So it's going to be Perry to start off this fourth.
Sled. Love all. Yeah, stroke the Tayeb.
It was all about the start, wasn't it, for Perry in that last game? It was almost like Tayeb just didn't get going at all. She was still sat in the chair when Perry was up.
But I liked just the kind of calmness, and it must have taken a lot from Perry to come out after that second game, because it was lost on a stroke, so that's a mental battle in itself to deal with that.
Well, another nice boast from Perry. It is something she works on, the way she uses it. She did say, though, in her post-match interview, she's been trying to straighten up and not use it quite so much.
Yeah, stroke the Tayeb.
Oh, they're both eyeing.
You didn't move far enough out of the swing. She did not exaggerate it. You penalized for your movement and being too close.
I think she's telling herself to zip her mouth there.
Was she?
Yes.
Ball's going quite a long way away from them.
Yeah, well, and it would have been a silly idea to review at this early point of the game.
Or even with loads of distance between you and the ball.
I know, but it's down the middle of the court, so you're penalized for your movement, Ms. Perry. 3-2.
No arguments there from Perry. All three of the Tayeb points have been in strokes.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well for Perry. She finished that game with such a great line game, and I feel she's gone a little bit short too soon.
Well, that is the perfect drive, right on cue.
Hand out, 3-all.
Just when she needed it.
Again, staying right up there so she can volley anything off that comes off her short ball.
Yes, led.
Sufficient interference on the way through. Tayeb wasn't quite so convinced, but the referee feeling that Perry was put off sufficiently. That's another great shot from Tayeb, taking on a very difficult volley drop.
And out, 4-3.
She's so balanced when she plays those shots.
Yeah, it's a beautiful technique. The follow through goes right the way through to the front wall too.
Hand out, 4-all.
A huge roar from the fired up, feisty Nour Tayeb.
I think Perry's going to rue a few chances here where she took in the boast quite well in that rally, but she didn't push up. She didn't really look for that volley after it.
Why would that be? Would it be the quality of the boast? She didn't feel it was good enough to go up behind, or fatigue? Or
yeah, it looked a little bit to me like fatigue. The reactions weren't quite as sharp on the tee.
Well, we haven't seen that much this week. Sarah-Jane Perry not getting that one right at all. Normally really solid from this position.
Yeah, and again, that really raises questions for me about how she's feeling on court physically right now.
Well, frustration from Perry.
7-4.
Just might get a little tap on the wrist for that.
Please keep your racket in your hand, Miss Perry. You placed yourself in that position. You need to go get the ball. 7-4 from the right. No, she didn't do anything wrong. 7-4. No more comments. I've already explained it.
Well, Perry feeling that Tayeb used the body, but she didn't really do too much there, did she?
No, not in this instance. It was just a gut wrencher of a rally for Perry.
Nicely finished, well cut in by Perry.
Hand out, 5-7.
Ball staying so short because of the amount of cut Perry put on the ball.
I could see parts of the rubber flying off underneath that ball.
But like a wheel spin.
It's so much cut on it, she took off the rubber.
That was another one of your car analogies.
5-7.
What's the other one you have?
That you go into sport mode.
Oh, that's it.
There's an S button on a certain brand of car which is British, and it's sport mode.
That's what you shout at your players, isn't it? For them to go into sport mode.
Exactly.
6-7.
I think Perry could use an injection of sport mode here.
Stroke to Perry.
She's pushing into the ball. Can you see that?
Yeah, well, she was stuck on the ball though, Tayeb.
I saw her going to the ball. Stroke to Perry.
Again, we're not looking at that. We're looking at the movement off the ball from Tayeb, and Tayeb is more concerned that, you know, she feels the player is pushing into her. But how else are they going to get there?
Plus, she sort of moved slightly into the line where she was going anyway. Not on purpose, just a natural movement, but she was in the way. Oh. Oh, that's a great shot. Shot a bit of a shocker with the trickle boast, but then a wonderful forehand drop shot.
8-7.
I think Perry has had a new lease
it
of
right
life in
there.
this game.
You know what? She's gone into sports mode, Aisling.
And then sports mode cousin is turbo mode. God help us if she goes there.
9-7.
Two-point lead for Perry. That's a no-let. The desperation in the request. Correct decision from the referee.
10-7.
3
Game ball.
game balls for Sarah Jane Perry. That's a no-let.
Video referee decision.
I think this is a no-let. There's a huge amount of distance to the ball.
Distance to the ball and Perry's path towards it.
Yeah, but it's that whole thing, isn't it? From the front, it looks, or from the top, looks more like
Looks
a
like
let
a
than
different
from the back.
shot.
I mean, for me, that's a no-let. I'd go with my gut from the original view from the back.
No let.
You hear the
Perry,
groan,
please be
but
careful with your movement towards
it's
the
very
player.
deceptive
Make
from
sure
the
you're
top.
going
It
towards
does
the ball.
condense the
That's
court,
why there
makes
was no
everything
let.
look a bit
Yep.
more
If
squashed
you
up.
were excessive with your movement and the ball was going to the back, the decision is no let. Hand out 8-10.
I don't know why you give me a lecture and haven't said a word.
No? That's what the video is showing you?
I
And I want to make sure that you're aware of it. No more discussion.
Psychologically,
8-10,
this is
game
a
ball.
crucial time that Sarah Jane Perry need not get involved with the referee.
Oh, she's drilled her. Where's that going?
Video referee, please look to see if that ball was going through the front wall.
I think that's going front wall. That's going to be a stroke.
I think so too.
It's definitely going front wall. It's hit the racket of Perry.
Yeah,
Can't believe she's going cross court from there.
very, very interesting decision on the shot selection from Tayeb on that angle.
The stroke has been
Stroke
awarded
fire.
because the ball was travelling to the front wall.
Left box, 9-10.
Can Perry settle down mentally to get herself back in the match here?
Well, absolutely thundered this ball away.
10-all. Player must win by 2 points. Each player has 1 review available.
These 3 game balls have just run away from Perry.
They have, and it's nothing to do with skill. It's just that psychological battle, and who can win that at the end of these important games.
Player review, Perry, on the no-let decision.
Well, we've gone for a review here.
That's me, not Chick Taylor. Would you please? She's going on. I can't play when it's falling over. Look. See, I've stopped.
It's going to be, I think they're going to decide that's minimal.
I mean, the fact that it nicked out might change the referee's mind there.
Well, they
But
came
it's all
towards
about-
Perry a bit more.
It did, yeah, it's all, yes, exactly.
It's quite an interesting one, this one. Well, there we go.
Yes, let decision overruled. Perry has one review remaining. 10 all.
I mean, that's a
from the right
very
box.
difficult call.
Sigh of relief from Perry. Feel that Perry's looking slightly tenser out of the two. We're going for a review.
She is, but they have to play conservative. 10-all, it's not love all in the first game.
You've still got to be positive, though, haven't you?
Yeah,
You've got
can.
to take your opportunities.
You're right, and Noor Al Tayeb is being a bit braver of the two. She's not getting rewarded for it.
It's going to be a no-let,
Do you think it's going to stay no-let?
I think
I
so.
agree. It was a desperation again. I mean, you can just see
It's
in her
just a
body
soft,
language.
that's a soft let, so it's going to be a no-let.
She caught the ball rather than showed that she was in a position to play the ball.
It's the correct decision from the referees. Another game ball for Perry, her fourth.
Yes, let. No, the ball was in front of you.
I think, I mean, I'd give a bit of a principle let there because she's exaggerating her swing more towards the player. See that? That's not
Yeah,
really going towards where the ball is.
We saw shades of this in the 5th game yesterday against Shabini.
Oh,
It's a sitter!
that was there for Perry.
And out, 11 all.
Racket was just a little too low, needed to be a bit higher.
Oh, wow.
Out. Yep. Ball
Oh.
touched the line near the back of the wall. Ball was out.
I did think that stayed in.
It looked like he was going miles
Yes,
out,
it
and then
did.
it looked like it stayed in, didn't it?
Yeah,
12-11. Match ball.
and he's absolutely sure.
Yeah, hit the
Oh.
line.
Okay.
Hit the line. Good call from the referee. One match ball for El Tayeb. Oh,
Oh, nobody wants to win this.
And out, 12 all.
tense times here in Cathedral Hall.
Give me a match ball. No, thank you.
Oh. Video referee
Video
decision.
referee
Yeah, it
decision.
has to be at this point. It can't.
You had to go video referee decision here.
Gonna go yes, let. Against how Perry is coming off the ball.
Should she be going in front there then?
Yeah.
Well, we're having a few looks. The longer we look at this, the more likely it's going to be a yes let.
Yeah, that's your theory, isn't it?
Well, a stroke has been awarded against Perry.
The decision came through because of your movement directly and aggressively into the opponent. So therefore, the decision
Oh,
is a stroke.
that's
to tie it.
unreasonably harsh.
Not sure the movement was aggressive.
I don't think so either.
Hand out, 13-12, match ball.
Another match ball for El Tayeb. I tell you what, that was a high-quality rally from Perry. Very brave, considering she's match ball down.
You wanted her to be a little bit more brave, didn't you, Lee? She heard you, she listened.
Look what happened, though.
Yeah, look what happens, win the points.
I just think it's a lot better being proactive than waiting for your opponent to actually make the error.
Agreed.
Yes, led.
20 minutes for this game so far.
And I would wager that 10 of those came from game ball, from 10 all onwards.
Stroke to Perry.
Well, they're consistent. They're penalising them for the line through to the ball. Another game ball for Sarah Jane Perry. There, I mean, here's a stroke. The line straight through her. Oh, wow.
What a response.
Perry's not had any joy on her game balls, apart from that one hold at the front where she found the tin with the flick.
14 all.
There's that hold and flick. This time, Perry getting it up.
And out, 15-14, game ball.
Oh, confident glance at her opponent. I think this is the 6th game ball for Perry.
She convert. Can she be brave?
I think she's converted. There's a distance. Looked like a no-let to me. It is a no-let.
16-14.
Sarah Jane Perry takes an epic 4th game. This was a long one. 23 minutes in duration, 16-14 for Sarah Jane Perry. She's levelled this match with Nour El Tayeb at 2 games all. Perry looking at her advice on the phone again. Physically, we've seen she's so much better than she used to be when she was first on the PSA World Tour, and I mean, she'll definitely be buoyed by the fact that she won that game, so there'll be a lot of adrenaline going through the veins of Perry. So 6 winners for Perry, just the 3 errors. A lot of errors coming from the racket of El Tayeb, and that was what cost her, really. 6 in total, so El Tayeb's just got to cut them out.
I'd questioned Sarah Jane Perry's fitness in the middle of that 4th game, but after a good start by El Tayeb, and she led at 7-4 at one point, Perry just got herself together. She got the lines back and she got the depth back in her game, and she went from 7-4 down to 10-7, having 3 match balls, and then it got interesting. From 10 all onwards, it was just a psychological mind battle from the 2 players out on court here. Perry came out strong over the 2, and now we've